Hey, what's up folks? Riff from Kung Flow, and I just wanted to explain why the SmartStaff is called the SmartStaff. So basically when you're learning contact, which is the art of rolling the staff around your body using centrifugal force and technique, you need to have as much contact surface as possible. And basically by contact surface, this right here on a staff, this is the sweet spot. I can do that move pretty much anywhere within there and still be able to keep it going. Now on a saber, even a really well-built contact saber, the sweet spot is about that big. And that's the entire area that I have in order to make these more advanced moves work. And so if you have to learn and you have to adhere to that level of precision, that's going to be way harder than it needs to be. You're going to do a lot of spinning of your wheels and getting frustrated, taking unnecessary hits, and basically just, it's a recipe for rage quit. So the thing that you need to know is that there's a commonly held misconception in the Star Wars fandom that the double-bladed saber is harder to learn. If this was an actual lightsaber, yes, it would be, because this kind of stuff would be twice as dangerous. But because we're not quite at that level of light yet, this is actually a smarter tool because it's more symmetrical than a saber. So here's what you do. You learn on the SmartStaff, and then you can translate the moves directly over to your SmartSaber because you've already got them built into your muscle memory. And then you can develop the fine-tuning and the precision and focus it takes to do them on a saber. And yeah, you do want to do them on a saber because this blows minds for people who don't spin, but the asymmetrical nature of the contact saber, like when you start getting into this stuff, people who don't spin are just mind blown because they don't know about the special weighting. And it's come on, you know, this is a single blade saber. It is the most iconic weapon in the entire pop culture universe. So this is the one we all want, and I'm with that. I'm 100% in agreement. Also, last note, this is truly why this is called a SmartStaff. When you're learning with a weapon, if you have a heavy metal fire staff, or if you have a combat style saber, when you're learning something like an angel roll, there is a massive part of your brain going, okay, here we go, oh, weapon near my head. Yeah, and so what happens is that no matter how big and tough you are, no matter how much of a hit you can take, the self-preservation mechanisms are still going, weapon flying at our head. And I speak for a living. What's happening is that all of these fear-based programs are popping up all over your mental desktop. And if you've taken Kung Flow, you know that that is a massive resource sucker. Yeah, fear is a vampire. It is truly the mind killer in contact staff spinning. And so by making this lightweight and smartly padded, you can learn the moves and not be worried about knocking yourself out. And then again, you can transfer them over to your weaponized stuff if you want to. So basically that's why that's called a SmartStaff and that's called a SmartSaber, because it's smart to not hurt yourself with a stick. So that was a really inspiring tag, wasn't it? Yeah, so anyway guys, that explains that. I will do a better job of this in the future. I just wanted this up for now so that everyone could really understand why I'm pushing these and not the sabers.